Hi guys. I haven't been in my email today, sorry. I am like so far behind and stuff. You guys have been going through a lot of energetic shifts and stuff like that. It's been quite painful. You guys, just a warning, this collective's not gonna be exactly fun, okay? It's probably going to hurt, okay? Um, there's like harsh truth that we all have to know, and that's why I'm on here today. I've been getting a ton of visions in, you guys. Okay, and there's so much deceiving going on in this world, and I had to do a ton of protection before I got on here because I know I'm going to have people pissed off. We're under a massive programming on this earth, okay, as a lot of you know, but it goes way deeper than we even know, okay? It's bad. It's bad. I'm having visions about it, you guys. Every single day, it's more and more and more. It's really sick. The medical field, you guys, is literally a form of programming to manifest this sick reality that we are living in, is something I got. So we need to liberate the medical world. We need to liberate everything right now. And people just act like I'm fucking nuts, but no. There's the medical world, the government, you guys. And the thing is, that's because I'm starting to liberate myself. I'm not wearing makeup, nothing. This is me. This is 100%. So we have to liberate the medical world, the government, you guys, and you guys, what we don't realize is the ones pacifying us right now, generally speaking, have hidden agenda, okay? I'm going to say that right out. Right out. Like, we got to wake up, man. It's messed up, you guys. There's dark and light in the medical world. There's a lot of dark going on. Vaccines are a setup, okay? Circumcision, you guys, damages little boys from birth. It does. Okay? I'm not holding back. I don't care who this offends. If you're offended, why are you offended? Ask yourself this, okay? Because that's what we're programmed to do, is to be offended, to promote this dark shit. We're promoted to cry, to whine, to play victim to it, so we promote dark bullshit. We are. Okay? And I know I'm going to lose followers. That's fine. You'll come back. You'll come back. We are literally manifesting this reality in this world right now. Okay? We're being brainwashed to manifest this reality in this world right now. Okay? And you know what, guys? People like me who are barking this truth, we're protected like a motherfucker right now. We have source fighting to protect us every fucking day. Okay? And this programming is, it's bad. It's bad, you guys. It's all a correlation to the dark, evil, nasty shit going on underneath, okay? You guys, we're programmed not to clear our karma, okay? We're programmed not to clear our karma. We're literally conditioned to keep coming back over and over and over again. That's why there's so many humans on this earth right now. I got that in as well. People are not clearing their karma because it is a huge operation that promotes, literally promotes us to be slaves in this world, to economical shit, to items, to shit, to promote the elites and the nasty elites. And the ones that people think are good people, you guys, there's going to be a shock. There's going to be a shock. RH negative people are not bad people. I am sick and tired of hearing that. I am RH negative. I've never had a mean bone in my fucking body. That is another condition to make me think that, okay? However, RH negative people, you guys, all of us have some of it in us somehow, but I haven't gotten to the bottom of the correlation of everything with that yet. But there are people here that utilize their power that have RH negative blood in the wrongful way. Because we come wise. We're born wise. We're very powerful, okay? I'm not tooting my horn, but I was born very powerful. I was to be silenced. RH negative people are gang stalked from day one. Okay? And a lot of them have gone to the dark side, but not all. So to congregate RH negative blood into one category as nasty, like that's just being a judgmental person. That's just assuming, because that's not true. I've gotten comments about that. I've never once had a mean bone in my body. Never. But I'm sticking up for myself. You're goddamn right. You're goddamn right. And nobody is going to convince me that sticking out for myself or promoting the truth is bad. So let's get to the topic of divine counterparts. This is going to hurt, okay? Divine counterparts, you guys, there is some sort of ulterior, there's a motive, there's an operation behind a lot of this, because the divine counterpart, less awakened, you guys, is promoting the narcissistic aspect that is actually conditioned in society and has been for many generations, a long ass time. They're not necessarily bad people, I'm not saying that. But they are programmed, they are conditioned, and don't blame karmic situations because that's their choice to hold on to, and that is why they're the way they are as well. They're holding on to karmic contracts out of greed, out of addiction, out of, their environment programming them, you guys. Like, it is disgusting. Okay, it is disgusting. And the light workers, which is generally the awakened part, is promoting the light, you guys. And the divine counterpart is actually pulling you away from your light, making you obsess about the connection, making you think about the connection, worry about what they're doing, and dwell on their karmic situations, which is actually promoting their karma not to end. There's devices on a lot of them. That's dark programming, okay? I've removed these devices in spiritual release therapy, okay? They're there. They're real. You just don't see them with the naked eye, okay? They're put on by the dark force. Okay, I've seen it. I believe I had one on myself as well at one point. The divine masculine is not in my collective, whichever is the unawakened, you guys. They're not ending their karmic contracts due to the fact that the awakened one is enabling and feeding into the bullshit. And you want to save them, you want to fix them, you want to go make everything okay, right? But in actuality, it's enabling and feeding them, even if it's energetically, okay? I've been in tune with 5D. I've literally been sitting in the 5D now for days. I'm not even here on Earth half the time. I'm seeing this. I'm seeing empath feminines feeding their counterpart, you guys, which is being programmed by the dark right now, okay? And I'm just going to say it. You guys are feeding it. They have sick addictions. A lot of them have disgusting addictions. Some of you may not even be aware of, you guys. Sexual addiction, alcohol addiction, drug addiction, gambling, porn. Those of you that are having full-blown affairs with your counterpart, you guys, you're just promoting their sick addictions, okay? So just be aware of that as well. And it's actually, it's promoting more karma. It's promoting them to hold on to their karma. It's allowing them to inject their karma into you, to use you as a filter in a sense, you guys. It's not that they're doing this on purpose. They just don't know any better in a sense, but don't sit and feel sorry for them and keep promoting this. Okay? And they lie. They lie so fucking bad that they don't even know. They don't even understand. It's literally part of it. Narcissist feeding on empaths is a thing, and some of you are not aware you're doing it, okay? If you're feeding your masculine constantly and they're holding on to karmic situations and you're constantly there, you're constantly feeling sorry for them, you're constantly going to pat their backs, you're constantly giving into their sympathy bullshit, you guys, you're feeding a narcissism, okay? You're feeding this. And I'm just going to say it, I'm going to be the bitch. I have so much fucking protection around me, you guys. I know people are going to get pissed, but I talked to my guides this morning. They're like, Kayla, you will be rewarded for saying this shit. You need to say this shit. You need to come out with this shit. There's a trap there by the dark that's warping you into this matrix by feeding this bullshit. You have to let them go. You have to let them fall on their ass. You have to let them learn on their own. Can they come out of it? Yes, but it's going to take a ton of work, and it's going to take you withdrawing your precious, amazing earth angel energy that they're fucking using from you. Okay? And this can be done with karmic situations. This can be done with anybody around you, you guys. It's not just counterpart, okay? It's anybody. But the counterparts have the ability to get you obsessed about the connection and hope and want that end result. And the whole situation here is, guys, with what is going on in this world is we want control of a result and we can't anymore. And that is what is fucking us up, was we don't know what the next situation is, what the result will be. We don't know. We're not supposed to know, you guys. We're working against God. We're working against God's plan. And the narcissism feeding the empath here is preventing us from going down our path and preventing us from reaching our abundance. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense, okay? We are going against God, okay? The Native Americans, you guys, were the original light workers. They were robbed, okay? They were robbed by us, and it hurts me. I feel their pain. I feel their pain. We did them wrong. We did them dirty. We manipulated them. They are the original light workers, okay? They were the ones that know the right medical, the right way to have a government, the right way to have authority. Not the bullshit we're following right now. This is fucked up. We wiped the Native Americans out, and then we wrote history and made it a fucking lie to train our kids that that was right and it's wrong. There's so much more I could say, but I can't right now. And I will, as we awaken more, I will come out with more, but I can't. I have to keep some in right now. But we fucked over the Native Americans. And to anybody with that heritage, I have a little bit in my bloodline as well. I am so sorry that we are working against you. I am so sorry that we are working against the original light workers. This hurts me. I watched the dark force literally kill people in my life. I watched people get wrapped up in addiction. These were good people. These were amazing people. And they wrapped up in addiction. And they were on pills for mental illness and everything. Somebody I love so dearly to me got wrapped up into addiction and went way down, way down, way down. Alcohol addiction. Died in a car wreck. This is the dark at work. You're addicted to your person because you're getting wrapped up into the dark, you guys. You're addicted to the connection. I'm not saying it's not real, but it's the trap that you guys get into that's real. Okay, that is real. Don't feel sorry for them. Don't let them manipulate you. Don't go feed them. Don't let them hold their karmic contracts. We're being trapped to hold on to karmic contracts so we don't fucking grow. Do you see what I'm saying now? It took me 3 days to get on here to say this shit because it is honestly that horrible for me to say. And I was scared to say it, but I'm not being silenced anymore. Okay? We've been living an illusion. We've been living a lie. Okay? If you're still watching a ton of readings, you guys, just trust your gut, because those readings, and I'm not downing anybody, you guys, because sometimes we don't understand. But with these amazing endings, every single reading, you guys, there's some deception behind that. So just be careful with that as well. Okay? We're not supposed to be warped up into the medical and pilled up and shit. We're not supposed to be doing that. We're not supposed to be labeled as sick all the time and have all these issues and then giving pills and having surgeries unnecessary and all this bullshit unnecessary to keep coming back for more and more. We're not supposed to sit there and feed the devil all day. That's what we're doing. We're feeding the devil all day. And if people want to think I'm being negative, so be it. We're programmed to not want to hear it. Okay? I hope that I make sense, because we're programmed to not want to hear it. And I'm really sick by it, you guys. This video is probably going to get removed altogether. So, I mean, take it or leave it. I'm not a dictator of any sort. Take it or leave it. That's up to you. But I had to get this out, and I feel relief doing it because I had karma not saying it. I had back pain, not saying my back pain has lifted. If we go down the path of truth, if we stand in our power, if we stand up in our power and liberate, okay? Trump did not do a bad thing saying to liberate yourself. That was not bad at all. It's fucked up to think you're not supposed to. It's fucked up to think that you're supposed to sit here and fight with everybody and argue with everybody and lash out at everybody and have a civil war. That's not liberation. That's slavery. We are in slavery. Okay, we are in slavery. We have a spiritual war. It's light versus dark. That's what's up. And to be obsessed in your connection and worry about what your masculine doing, when are they going to leave their karmic situation, you keep feeding it. It's not liberating yourself. It's being a slave to the connection. Do I make sense, you guys? This all correlates. Now I see why these connections have a parallel effect on this entire world, because they are part of this problem. Okay? I'm sorry to trigger everybody like that, but it had to come out. It hurts for me to say this to my collective. It hurts to know we fucked over the Native Americans like we did. Do you guys remember everything I said last year on my old channel about liberation, basically about like how some readers were going to get wiped off YouTube? Yes, they will. But some of the good ones are being chased off right now because they're being trashed. Okay, they're being trashed. I won't buy into it. Anybody who writes a stupid comment, they get blocked immediately. I won't buy into that shit because it's true. You manifest where you put your energy. We've manifested this world into this hell reality. Is COVID real? Yes, because we're manifesting it into reality. And that's what people don't understand, is that we're manifesting this fucking hell, and then we're believing it because, oh, my friend had COVID. So then we're believing it and we're scared, and all of a sudden somebody else gets COVID around us. Do you get what I'm saying? We're manifesting this. We can't sit there and just believe the dark all the time and live in it and be silenced and told to go home and sit and put a mask on and shut your curtains and sit in your house all day and be a complete slave to the world. Okay? Your masculine is a victim of this as well, absolutely, but you cannot feel sorry for the fucking ass, okay? You cannot feel sorry for the fucking ass. We have to step up. We have to step up. We have to be real. We can't sit and lie anymore. We can't be lied to anymore. It breaks my heart, and I know some of you are hurt hearing this stuff from my words, because the truth hurts, you guys. It hurts. It hurts your heart. It hurts everything. And the thing is that that's why the masculine, they want to sit in lies and be deceitful and using and sit and live in the dark and be programmed like that, because they don't want to face their truth at all, that they're living a fucking lie. They don't want to face that at all. They just want to sit there and engage in sexual addictions, play a bunch of women for some of them, play games, play all this shit. They're going to wake, you guys, but you have to liberate yourself in order to do that. And they have a ton of work to do. I mean, they literally need to drink a bottle of holy water. I'm not even joking about that shit. So do you want to be liberated, or do you want to be tied down and trapped in prison and be part of the economical slavery? Because that's what we are right now. We're part of the economical slavery. It's one vicious circle that never ends. The human race is not growing. We're being controlled. I want to be liberated. I want to be free. I have spoke truth to every individual around me. I don't give a fuck anymore. I'm done. And blood is thicker than water, you guys. Your own family controls you, okay? The masculine is being controlled with money, with wills, with inheritance, with homes, with all this bullshit all the time. And then they're turning around wanting to escape because they're unhappy and they want an escape of happiness, okay? So they go jerk off to porn and look at porn and shit like that, and they go drink to numb themselves because they're seeking out that euphoria. So all of this shit is put on this earth to give us a false sense of euphoria, to think we're happy for a minute, okay? We don't have to live that way. We don't have to live to a slave to drugs, to alcohol, to sex, to addiction. And also that's also manifesting the slavery that's going on, that we're not aware of, the sick shit going on we're not seeing with the naked eye, okay? You guys know what I'm talking about. You know. Okay. Feels so much better. I came out of a place of anger, you guys, because you know what, truthfully, it does cause me anger. You guys, thank you for donating to me because I've had trouble working because of this shit. It's been my readings will probably be changing dynamic once again. I'm not here to give you a beautiful story about your connection. I'm here to give you truth. I'm here to liberate you. I'm here to help you stand in your power. I'm here for that. That's what I'm here for. And I'm being made being made out that I'm a dictator and I'm being controlling to do that, you guys. And I'm not letting that bring me down. Nothing will bring me down. Nothing. Nothing will ever, ever rip me down. Okay? Because I got to fight that shit all the time. And the higher I ascend, you guys, the better I feel. Ascension is a gift. Take that gift. Stand in your truth. Stand in your power. Face the pain. No pain, no gain. No pain, no gain. It's a form of deception. And you guys, they might not even be aware they're doing it because it's so natural for them, because they were doing it to a parent. That sort of thing's going on. They have a parent that does it to them, that controls them, you guys. A lot of the masculine energy is very intimidated by a powerful female because they're trained to do so. Okay, because or male, whatever. Just take it as it resonates. Sex is not part of the problem here. It's the thing. We're basing everything on sex and everything like that on the outside, and we need to be just truthful here. They are intimidated by a powerful female, but they can't help but chase your energy, and in a sense, because they're low vibrational, trying to rip your energy down, but they don't realize they're doing it. But they're also very attracted to you, but they're intimidated by you. They're scared of the connection. They don't want a woman of power, because that woman of power is going to expose their true identity. It scares the shit out of them. Okay, because they likely had a mother that was controlling for some of them, but they were controlled by the dark force. Okay, their mother could have been a very powerful individual that was controlled by the dark force, you guys, and ripped that masculine apart. So they are a product of their childhood, yes, but feeling sorry for them is not gonna fix them. That's feeding your empath energy to them, your precious earth angel empath energy that's here to fix this world, that's here to clear out the karma, that's here to do a global cleanup. We're doing a global motherfucking cleanup, you guys. We don't want to come back. I don't want to come back anymore and keep doing my karma. I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of this shit. I was told I was here 40 some times. Okay, that's what my guide said. I don't know. I'm tired of it. I'm exhausted. I've been weaning off meds too as well, you guys. I don't hide secrets, you guys. I just don't talk about my life all the time. But I was a product of all these different meds, okay, and I'm getting off them as well. And the more I get off them, the more I ascend. I'm cleansing food out of my diet. I'm now allergic to food with chemicals in it. I can't drink alcohol. You guys, they want us drunk and stupid, okay? That's really what they want. They want us to engage in toxic energy, toxic things, to become a self-righteous, narcissistic individual, to bring down the empath and the light workers, okay? All right. Now, see what the masculine's doing. But look, you guys, they are learning off you. This is what I'm saying. The feminine plants the seeds. The masculine does water them. Quit fucking them. If you're fucking them right now, don't do it, because they're injecting your energy, their energy in you. They literally are, okay? But I feel a lot of you are going to be going celibate because you know this. You feel it. All right? Because, guys, you're blocking their awakening by enabling, by comforting them, by being essentially a politician, pacifying. You're doing a very similar dynamic. That's why a lot of you are standing in your power. You're like, absolutely fucking not. I'm not doing this anymore. A lot of you are doing that right now. You're like, no, because you're being drawn to this, because you are ascending, because you're showing the beautiful soul on the outside that you're meant to be in this world. You're showing who you are. You are. You're not meant to be controlled. You're not meant to have that mind control, right? I'm willing to risk it all to say this. I don't care. I do care, but I don't. Because I want liberation, and I want my children to have liberation as well. Okay? And I want you to have liberation. I want you to be liberated. That's what I want. Okay? So, You know, they are awakening, you guys. It's slowly happening. They've had one eye open for quite a while, but part of it, you see, what am I saying? Part of your energy is blocking, okay? Because some of this, they're feeding off your amazing energy that should be utilized in changing this world, not utilized in defeating your masculine. Don't clear their chakras. Don't give them healing. None of that bullshit. You're wasting it. You're wasting it, and you're set up to do that, okay? They will transform. They will. It's going to take you getting away from them. They will. You guys, they have to hit rock bottom, unfortunately. Some of the masculines are going to have serious consequence. Serious consequence. And you will as well if you don't follow your true identity. There's going to be serious consequence. Karma is real and it's very serious. I've been watching some of these people not following path have karmic kickback horribly. Health, cars breaking down, things breaking, you know, all of a sudden the weather changes and it rains. And I'm not even joking. I can't make this shit up. I'm watching karmic kickback. Okay? Let them face their karma, you guys. If they don't wake up, unfortunately, it's not a good result. But the light's got to win. The light's got to win. They will. They will. If you back away. And people are like, I'll never quit manifesting my connection and shit. Well, you're feeding the devil, okay? You're spoon feeding the devil. You know, my whole perspective here of giving oatmeal with artificial sweetener, okay? That's what you're doing. I'm reading some of you because if there's any trolls here. Masturbating to sick porn and sick pictures can be, yes, very karmic. Yes. I guess I downloaded it multiple times. Being a porn addict, you guys, and jerking off to and lusting is disgusting. And yes, it does manifest sick things. Believe it or not. Yes, they're making positive changes, but they feed on our energy to continue the dark, okay? I just saw the hair comment. They will. They'll talk about God, you guys, because the light's trying to penetrate the masculine, okay? I'm seeing it. I've seen it with men, like, just out and about. I see light trying to get to them. I see it. And there's this dark. And look in their eyes. Their eyes talk. There's dark. There's bags. I'm seeing in a lot of people, you guys, that are not taking light, that are in this, they're underneath this economical slavery, this programming, this bullshit that was made to look amazing to us. The American dream, okay? I can't see everybody's questions. I can't answer them anyways. It's gonna, like, I will lose my channel. But see, childhood wounds. Yeah, this is programmed from childhood, you guys. This is to stop us from having a new beginning. This is to stop union. Okay? And the masculine's more in the 3D. You're more in the 5D. And the whole goal is to shatter the illusions on both sides and get to the 40, because this planet's shifting no matter what. And unfortunately, not everyone will make it. I hate to say it like that, but it's just the truth. You know, I've had so many people get mad at me, and I honestly feel like I'm working alone a lot, and it's very lonely. Because people are either too scared to say it, or they're scared to hear it. One or the other. Okay? But look, you're being used, your nurturing energy is being utilized wrong. So you really need to have boundaries and forgive them. Forgive yourself. Forgive yourself. Okay? And somebody said the tarot cards are evil, you guys. They can be if utilized by the dark force. Okay? They can be. Anything can be evil. I don't care if it's this pen here. Okay? I can make this pen evil, right? So believe what you want. Trust your gut. Okay? Oh, I'm sure they're drinking this weekend. They got to drink away their truth. I mean, that's just the way they are. Okay? Or watch porn or whatever the fuck they're engaging in. It's just sick as hell. And not clearing their karma. Right? No, I'm not doing personal questions because it just gets to be too much, okay? I'm channeling for the collective today, and I'm behind on readings as it is because I've been so drained. And thank you to everybody who is donating to my trip and my moving, because I have to do it. I have to get out of Minnesota because Minnesota's in trouble. All right, I feel it. Yes, God gave you imagination. Listen to source, you guys. Stop the news. Stop the bullshit. Listen to source. Listen to source. Source speaks. Source is your news. Your intuition is your news. These masculines sit around and they imagine the life that they want, but they think they can't have it, so they go have a beer and hang on to their karma and pretend it's the fucking most amazing life in the world, when Source is trying to show them. Source is trying to show them. All right? Minnesota's the biggest trap for the economical slavery, you guys, especially when it comes to people coming here and living off the government. There's people that move here just to live off the government. It's not even a joke. It's not even a joke. We need to liberate. And then we're trained that we're racist if we say certain things, that we're a bigot if we say certain things. That's a form of training as well. It's a form of mind control to keep you out of your power. Okay? I'm not here to discuss race wars, you guys. I don't even want to discuss it because that's not standing in your power. To sit and dwell on that is to dwell on that, to dwell on any form of diversity is actually not standing in your power. And my work is to eliminate the dark side of everything. So my work is not in the 3D for that type of work. So that is your choice, what you want to work with. Trust your gut. How do you feel? You'll get stomach aches, you guys, when you're going down a path where things don't feel right, or there's truth bothering you and you know it's truth. You're going to listen to your gut. That term is so important. Listen to your gut. Because sometimes your gut makes you uncomfortable because it's truth and you need. So you guys, I got booted. See? Listen to your gut. Your gut's going to give you a churning if it's wrong. It's going to churn a certain way if it's truth and it's hard to absorb or you have to hear it. So just trust, because I know the difference. If it's churning because I'm engaging in something wrong, or if it's churning because something's making me uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying, okay? So listen to that. The masculine spies on you, guys. They really do. They spy on you a lot. But the thing is, some of the spying is a bit toxic, okay? It is a bit toxic because they're manifesting in selfish ways, so just be aware of that. There's people manifesting for righteous reasons, yeah. Trying to manifest to hold on, you obsessing, that sort of thing is going on here. And it's enabling their toxic codependency. You guys need to break free from some of that as well. Like I said, I'm not saying your person is a bad person, but they are under some sort of control, okay? That's what they need to break out of. They have to do that in order to get free. They're codependent in their environment. You are their biggest fantasy. You are their biggest dream because you're supposed to be, okay? But the thing is, they're playing with the dark for a lot of you. Black magic, you guys, like, is doing instant payback right now. It really is. If any of you dambered in that at one point, you probably already got your payback like long ago, okay? Like in weird ways, like losing abundance, losing this certain things. Thanks for the donation. I don't even know how to get my donations yet. I still have to figure it out. If you did any sort of manifesting, because you guys, black magic doesn't have to be hands-on shit, okay? Because black magic can be, it's done with your mind. You don't need candles. You don't need oils. You don't need these fancy things to do it. It's your mind. It's your mind. It's here. We've all done black magic with our minds. We've all had ill, selfish intent at one point. But you need to forgive yourself. You can't just dwell on that you're going to get a kickback for it if you've made a mistake. Okay, you can't do that. All right? We've all engaged in black magic. We're not even aware of it. Do you get what I mean? Doesn't matter if they paid somebody. Doesn't matter what they did, you guys. And some of you, like, you want to blame the karmic situation for your person's problems. That's also a form of enabling. Okay, I'll just be real about that. It's also a form of enabling. Blaming other people for your person's problems. It's not allowing them to be held accountability. Yes, gossiping is black magic. We are trained. We are trained to do black magic. But then we think black magic's just candles and shit. No, we're trained to manifest dark since day one. Since day one. The medical field has the biggest shade, you guys. And I have clients that are doctors. I have clients that are nurses. I have clients that are EMTs. I have friends in my area, and they're waking to it. They see it. They see it. But some of them, a lot of them don't. And I'm sorry, I'm just going to say it, you guys, the far extreme lefties right now that don't want to wake completely to the big picture are manifesting some of this dark. I'm just going to say it. You can be too extremist. I have beliefs on the left side, absolutely. But there's some dark shit on that side that I'm finding out about, and once more of them wake up, I will discuss that as well. Okay? We're trying to wipe God away. We're trying to wipe God away. This is a war against God. We can't wipe God away. We can't do that. All right? I'm not doing personal questions, you guys, so I just... Don't dwell on black magic, you guys. Don't blame, because, okay, what happens when black magic's done on you? This is what happens. This is what we're breaking out of right now. Because this, okay, let me explain this as well. I have basically dark magic done on me all the time because people hate on me for telling the truth, okay? If I sit and get into a negative mindset, I see it come at me, okay? I see the dark magic, which is people's mouths, their thoughts, their bullshit. I see it come at me. I do. I've seen it. My husband's seen it come right in my window one day because I was in a bad place. It attacks me and wants to drive us to a bad place. Okay? That's dark magic right there. You're not aware of it, that gossiping and shit talking their karmic situations and stuff like that and bashing them to other people, that you're doing black magic yourself. Okay? But believing that black magic is done on you and believing it and believing in it, you're actually feeding the magic. So have some awareness that where your thoughts go is what you manifest in. Okay, do I make sense? Because you can block black magic. Easy. Don't believe in it. Don't believe in it. You also can't do black magic on somebody who doesn't believe in it, who doesn't want it. Black magic has to be accepted. It has to be accepted by the other person. And if it's accepted and it's ill intent, yeah, then you get a kickback. Okay? I hope I made sense, because I just channeled that in and I'm not 100% sure what I just said, but I think I know what I just said. Okay? So you guys, the feminine energy is currently going through some sort of rebirth as well, okay? And the masculine has a very distortion. They have a huge distortion on feminine energy. Okay, I do feel that it's a very guarded love that they're giving to the feminine energy. Okay, like in their environment, to their mothers, like it's a very guarded love. It's love with conditions, that sort of thing. That's all they know. They don't know how to accept unconditional love. They just think they do. Okay, they hold on to toxic things, toxic cycles. This is my proof right here. Some addictions and things like that. It's toxic. It's toxic. Okay, the truth will set you free, you guys. The truth will set you free. Justice, okay? 9 of coins. That's my independent. That's my... And look at the butterflies and everything. Justice. Liberation. This is what you're aiming for, right? And this is going to get your masculine drawn to you, but just be very careful. You can't go back into that cycle. It'll be very easy to get back into that cycle. I don't care what connection you're in here for. It doesn't matter anymore, to be truthful. If it's twin flame, if it's soulmate, if it's karmic, there's toxic in all of it, really. Okay? Your person, as far as love goes, with this in reverse, you guys, they're in a very self-righteous place, okay? It's all about personal gain. It's all about money. It's all about, you know, if they're getting sex. It's all about dark things right now. I'm sorry to say, but this is just the truth. It hurts, you know. It hurts to know that we're being set up to play like that. Your person's in a very selfish environment right now, but they are in their emotions, like, really bad, okay? With this in reverse, that's, like, emotional instability. Okay, they're scared is what I'm hearing, you guys. They're trying to be very guarded, and like I said, you know, they're trying to guard these empty cups because they think they got life figured out, and they don't. That's just the truth. None of us did. That's the hardest reality for everybody. You know, I was like, oh, I'm a light worker, I'm ascended, and I ascended more, and I'm like, damn, I've been living a lie. They sit here and they're going to lie to you. They're going to try to prove things to you. They're going to try to prove points. They feel attacked right now, you guys, because the light has to attack the dark, okay? And these masculines are so powerful, but unfortunately the dark has taken them over at this time, okay? For the collective anyways. And some of you are going to be like, no, mine's great, mine's great. But just think about it a little bit. Does it control you? Do you get wrapped up in it? I mean, that's up to you as your discretion. Take what resonates, throw the rest out. Okay? But if you're obsessed and you're letting this connection control you, then you're not liberated. I know, and you guys, by liberating yourself, you're sending their behavior back. You're sending their karma back to them, and they're gonna serve karma. That's just it. You can call it black magic if you want, but they were doing black magic on you essentially with their lies, with their addictions, with their bullshit. I'm just channeling this in. Amazing. My channel is just wide ass open. Okay, you're gonna send their bullshit back by liberating, and they have to pay. They have to pay. And it's going to be painful for you to watch. You're going to be like, oh my God, and like my person's just fucked up, da da da. Yeah, it's going to be painful to watch. It is, you guys, but they got to expel. They have to expel it on their own. If you clear them all the time, then you're taking it back again, and da da da. This goes with people in your life in general, okay? Your friends, everybody, okay? Liberate. And don't purposely send it back out of selfishness, like you're going to pay, and like liberate. Truly find God, truly take light in, liberate. That is how you send their bullshit back, because you rise above and you go, no, you're not doing this to me ever again. You're never hurting me ever again. They don't want to purposely hurt you. I don't feel a lot of them are. They are being aware of it. They will. They're programmed, they're trained, they don't understand, you guys. I mean, I'm not trying to do a pity party for them, but they sometimes don't understand. They sometimes don't understand. Okay? But in order for them to move forward, I mean, they have to face their fears. They have to. Have faith in yourself. You deserve the world. You deserve better. You deserve everything. Your masculine knows that. They're held down by emotional manipulation, by bullshit, by toxic. A lot of them are dealing with the female in their environment that is emotionally manipulating them immensely. Immensely. They don't even know it. They feel it in the name of love. It's money. It's kids. Okay, it's very distorted, you guys. Yeah, it's very much money. It's false sense of identity. It's karmic contracts not ending. It's why we keep coming back over and over and over and over again. Okay? And to get wrapped up into the economical slavery. Yep, let them go down it, you guys. There's not much you can do about it, because a lot of you guys, they're being little players, okay? They know this is a soul connection, but they're playing with you. Like right now, they're playing with the connection. They're utilizing it wrongfully. And I do believe that's where a lot of these light workers are playing with the wrong side of things. I mean, there's no right or wrong. I guess we'll figure that out because it will show. But that's just what I've been told by my guys. There are light workers that are playing with the dark, and they don't understand. They don't know. But it'll show. Trust your gut. And I'm not calling names. I'm not out there to pick on anybody. I don't even watch videos, to guys. To be honest, I don't. I got 3 little kids. I don't have time for it, okay? The only one I watch is Indigo Mystery, because she comes from a psychological standpoint of things as well, kind of like I do. So I really enjoy watching her. And I do like 13 Signs Tarot as well, because she does as well. She knows, you know, she's got some dynamic down as well. But they're, you know, the ones like, oh, he's coming, da da da. Yeah, he's coming with his dick so he can hook you on again. For some of you, that's the case. Well, I'm probably one of those that haven't given readings, you guys. So, I've been behind. I've been in a complete, this is me the last few days. Just unreal. I've been working on my ascension. I had to just avoid my work a few days. I had to focus on my children. I had to focus on my life. I'm trying to get down to Florida on Monday. Okay. And I've not been working on my readings. I did 3 the other day and I got so drained I was sick, you know. There's so much toxic right now. Okay. And I've had to cut some clients off that aren't making any ascension or any, you know, personal growth, that are just dwelling on the obsessing aspect. I had to say, you know, look, we're doing the same reading every time you come back. Because I'm not about money, you guys. I'll get my abundance one way or another. I will be taken care of, because God loves you. Okay. So I had to tell some clients, like, look, we're doing the same reading here. And they want to know when. And I'm like, you know, you're not supposed to know. I quit doing timelines a long time ago. If I hear a date, I do. But that's it. June 11th. So yesterday was extremely significant. Okay, it was a huge shift yesterday. Anyway, completion. I just heard completion. Okay, whatever that means. There's some sort of completion. I did cut clients off. I'm not for money. If they're not going to do personal growth, I won't do readings anymore for them. I've had to refund a few and just be like, look, my guides told me that you need to come back later for a reading, you know, because I'm really not. I'm not out to get financial gain. But your person is sitting here playing their fancy little facade, okay, and playing with the dark as usual, you know, that's the thing. And you're the light, you guys. You're the example. You really are. And this is a representation of you too, feminine. You know, this is your masculine playing a facade. Okay, this is going to start getting dark because I have a vision of this getting dark on them because it will. But this is you. This is the dark around you right now. Attacking. Look how that's attacking, right? You guys are going to be victorious. You're going to be victorious. Stand your truth. Stand your light. Stop waiting for bullshit. Stop waiting for something that never grows, okay? And those of you that don't want to believe what I'm saying, that's cool. You know, I'm going to get that. It's fine. You'll come back. I promise. Okay? Because by waiting, you guys, I hear all the time, I'm going to wait, I'm going to wait, I'm going to wait. But are you truly, I mean, what are you waiting for? Because you're actually just letting the darkness take you over by not having personal growth. You're blocking out things. You're blocking out from things moving forward. You're blocking out things from moving at all, okay? That's kind of what's going on. Yes, I do believe in spirit babies. Some of you, you're raging. You're raging. Yeah, you are. You're pissed. Okay, I get it. I get it. You guys, the masculine is absolutely refusing to end a cycle. That's what I'm seeing. They have got to go within. They got to quit coming at you with the dick stick if that's your story, okay? Because it's actually stopping a cycle from ending. It's a vicious cycle over and over and over again. And, you know, I've heard people say they're bad people. Take it as it is for you because you are a mirror. You're mirroring this person. I believe they can come out of it if they truly want, but it's going to take a lot of work on your side. And not having that as your goal. Keep an open mind about things in life, okay? Keep an open mind because they will run back to their karma. They will. They get triggered and run back to the karma if they're not ready. And some of you are going to have karmics coming back in. And this is where I go back to saying this. I've said this before, but those of you that are new, these karmics come back in because you haven't ended the karma. You haven't forgiven. You haven't truly embraced and ended, okay? So I've seen people go, oh my God, I had to get a restraining order on my ex, and like pissed off. And like, you can't play victim about it either because it's like everything happens for a reason. And it's because the karma was not resolved. It was ran away from, which we're trained to do that. Just run away from it. Get a restraining order. Run away from it. Whatever your story is. I'm not judging. It's just, I'm just saying what I'm hearing. And it's run away from your problems, not face it, not clear the karma. So the karmic contract is not actually completed. Okay, the purge isn't done. The purging of the karma isn't done. Okay. And I've cut karmic cords on some of my clients. And it's painful. It's very, very painful. And I was like, okay, if I'm going to cut this karmic cord, you need to be ready for a few days of purging. You need to forgive as well. You know, the release. Okay. Yes, he has to heal themselves. Look, like what they have at home is very warped. It's very warped, you guys. It plays like they're getting played with just as much as you are. It's kind of a vicious cycle for everybody. We've done it to other people as well. We've played with them. I recognize my patterns now. I recognize why they happen. This is how we clear it, okay? I was a little crybaby, a victim all the time. And I'm looking back at situations that happened to me that put me into this programming of bullshit, and I'm recognizing it, and it does piss me off. It really does. And I'm just like, motherfuck. You know, it's just another realization. And it hurts. It hurts. Nobody wants to hear it. Nobody wants to know because we've been spoon-fed for far, far, far too long. We can't anymore. And when I see people like, I want to go back to my old life. Why? I was thinking, say what? We don't want to liberate. We don't want this beautiful planet for these children. And if you've done wrong, you guys, if you've done wrong, you don't have to go and like tell the world you did it, but go within and forgive yourself, man. Because a lot of you know you did wrong things and you fucked up or whatever. And you need to go within and forgive yourself and forgive who was involved, okay? It's so important. And it's a form of judgment day, really. It is. Because our home lives and what we learned and what we knew was unrequited. It wasn't coming from a place of actual unconditional love. It was coming from a place to set us up to keep self-sabotaging. Okay? And light workers, you guys, from birth are actually programmed to be targeted right away. Right away. And that's where, like, with your connection, with your divine connection, it is a target to attack you as well. Okay? And it's not to say they're bad people. It's not, because I do feel there's light in people. It's to get rid of that dark. Actually, there is some people I know that I do feel came from the pits of hell, but that's another story. Okay? But this love is coming from the wrong place. It's very unrequited. And when if your masculine says, I don't have unconditional love for you, they maybe don't, because they don't understand it. They don't get it. Okay, they're figuring it out. They're learning. And they're self-sabotaging themselves from that, because they're programmed what love is, that sort of thing. Okay, so it's a form of rebuilding and taking that light and liberation. There's a form of liberation right there. There's your liberation. Your liberation's right there. Do you want it or not? Okay? Because some of you liberate and you come back. You liberate and you come back. But your person's not liberating. Okay? It's a constant cycle of bullshit. They come in, they flirt, you know. They come with passion, desire. Come and get you, run back to their other partner, their mom and dad, their friends, whatever, what have you. Okay? And you're just not supposed to know. You're not supposed to know. And that's why we go down this constant cycle, because we want control of the results of things in our life. And we're not supposed to know. And the masculines, they do feel under a spell by you. They do get addicted by you, okay? Because the more you grow, the more you shine, the more addicted to you get. There is a form of infatuation and lust behind these connections. There is, okay? It's a trap. And you kind of need to guard yourself to that, okay? You really do. Yeah, stop feeling sorry for them, because that's the narcissistic and empath cycle that needs to be demolished. You can't feel sorry for them, you guys. You're going to watch them hurt. You're going to watch them age. You're going to watch them go down a hole. I mean, you really will, but they have to do that in order to come out of it. Otherwise, basically, the dark wins. Okay? This is a spiritual war. It is a spiritual war. I called it out back in 2019. You guys remember when I did. Okay? I really did. And that's why I'm going to stand in my power and keep speaking. I've been told by people that I'm full of shit and I'm nuts and all that shit. I don't care anymore. Because I did. I called all this fucking shit out back in 2019. Yeah. Sorry, I was listening to my guides. Yeah, this is like light versus dark, and the light, I just keep hearing, God will win, God will win. So, do believe that you will be rewarded. I promise. I promise, for taking the light. And the thing is, guys, they keep you as, for some of you, they keep you as a friend. They're deceptive about how they feel about you because they're scared. They have a pull towards you. They don't understand why. And look at this pull, you guys. Look at this card. It speaks the dark versus the light. Do you see that? See, that's you. That's the light. That's them grabbing that light, right? Okay? There's a magnetic pull. It's the opposites attract effect as well. And this card says, she couldn't resist him. It was as if his energy was pulling her in. Every fiber of her being was drawn to him, and there was no escape. She belonged to him. Her vibrations came the moment the body called. Helpless against the strong will pull each other, drawn to each other in a way that others cannot touch or fathom. Deep connection on a total different scale. But, you know, at this time, there's a lot of toxic coming out with all this magnetic pull. It's to pull the karma up out of the ground, out of this earth, you know. Yeah, they're stuck in the past. They're holding on to things that are not serving. Okay, they're in their personal space, you guys. But look, tortured soul. Tortured soul. We're just torturing ourselves, you know, by holding on to dark things, by holding on to this programming, by not liberating. It's a form of self-torture, really. Look for the lesson, guys. What have you learned right now? What are you learning? You know, what are you learning? What can you do to liberate? What can you do? What knowledge have you gained? Okay, what have you done? Because look, divine timing is behind all of this. Divine orchestration. You need to trust the divine right now. You really do. That is so deep. That is so deep. Okay. Because your masculine will be at a crossroad right now. The seeds are planted. They're ready to go. They're very hesitant of this crossroad, of this victory away from the dark, okay? And a lot of it, you guys, they are programmed to eat garbage food. I mean, this is all bullshit. Like, our food is bullshit. I can't even hardly eat right now because everything is so full of garbage, especially in America. It's horrible, okay? They're nourishing their body in the wrong way. Self-care is going to help your person grow. Self-care is going to help this world grow. You take care of you. We have been conditioned to feel that loving ourselves is a form of narcissism, right? We have. Because they want us. The dark wants us to not love ourselves. The dark wants us to be put down. The dark wants us not to see the beauty inside. That's what they want. Because you know what? I got called a narcissist for taking selfies. You know what? Fuck you. I take like 500 a day now. Because you know what? I do love myself. And I deserve to love myself. And so do you. Because that is where transformation comes. Take selfies. Show the world how beautiful you are. Don't feel that you're not supposed to do it. Don't feel that you can't. Okay? It's one thing if you're out, you know, showing your beaver to get toxic attention, have men masturbate to your picture. That's a whole nother story. But love yourself. Be you. Surrender. Surrender. Because we have been settling for bullshit. We've been settling for bullshit. And the wisdom is here. The wisdom is here. But we've been rising above that and ignoring it. And ignoring the obstacles in the way. Because we have to knock down these structures, so to speak, literally, in a literal sense. Okay? To get that offer. To get that reward. So we need to tap out of the materialistic world. To learn the truth of the materialistic world. To get back into the materialistic world. To build. To get that abundance and all that good stuff. Okay? You guys got to separate from the materialistic world. You guys are mirrors of your person. They mirror your dark. They mirror your dark. And they're working with your dark. They're counteracting your dark. They don't even know it, honestly. They'll probably say they're sorry or something like that. And this is how I feel about sorries, you guys. Sorries are coming from a place of, it's an excuse. I learned this as well the last couple of days. Sorries are an excuse to validate, to make wrongs okay. Oh, I wronged you. Sorry. Okay, see you. You have to forgive me so I can go do it again. Sorries come from the soul. Sorries are shown in action. They're said, yes, they can be said, but they need to be shown in action. There's not, oh, I'm sorry. Okay, you have to forgive me. I told you I was sorry, right? Didn't I say sorry? But is that sorry genuine? Is that sorry coming from the heart and soul? Or is it coming from the mind to tell you that it's okay to treat you like shit so they can go back and do it again? And that's coming in a general sense as well from everything. Show that, and this world needs to show. This world needs to expose. This world needs to build. You know, there are elites in this world, you guys, that people think are bad that are not. I'll be honest, they are not. I can tap into their energy. I can see them. I'm not even saying who right now. I'll start a goddamn war. But there's elites in this world that people are literally idling right now. And some of these elites are like literally being programmed by even upper forms of elites right now that we're following. Okay, I'm sorry, but the far left side is not close to God. I'm sorry to say that. You can have those beliefs without going along with this programming fucking bullshit. I'm done. I live in a far left state. It sucks. It sucks. I'm scared here. I'm not scared. I'm literally scared. I'm not, because I'm powerful. But it's scary to think of what could happen here. It's scary to think that. Because they need to find God. They do. It's very hateful here. It's very hateful. Alright, so I'm going to ask what they're going to do, you guys. They're going to come in and try to have some sort of second chance with you is what I'm feeling, okay? They may, you know, build a foundation out of friendship, that sort of thing. I honestly do believe you need a friendship with a person in order to have some sort of love here. Because sometimes, you know, love at first sight to me is toxic at first sight anymore. Okay, it's a recognition of somebody that you have karma with, whatever the connection may be, it doesn't matter. Love at first sight can be very toxic. Okay, that's just how I feel. That's what I get in. It's a recognition of soul. Okay, there's so much toxic in this world right now that it's hard to trust. So you're going to have issues with trust because there's old wounds that are blocking things right now, that are intentionally blocking things and blocking out awakening processes is what I'm seeing. Okay. Both of you are undergoing spiritual transformations, both sides, you guys. Okay. There needs to be forgiveness brought into your connection though. However that forgiveness is brought in, okay? The trust just isn't there for you guys right now. You don't trust because you realize that the whole time you were on different pages, you feel played, you feel used. They're going to whine at you that you're playing you, okay? They're going to do that because that's part of narcissism and manipulation. And there's a lot of people with narcissism that you're not aware have it, okay? It's like very, very covered. It's covered, but it's going to show on the outside, okay? You need to have boundaries up. You really do. Because in some aspects, you're feeding your own addiction as well, which is the addiction to, you know, trying to get love, trying to seek this out, trying to find it, and you're trying to find it with the dark right now. You guys are protected. Trust. Trust in the divine. I promise you don't have to worry about this, you guys. With true light workers, for people in their divine and seeing light right now, there is a treaty sign, there is protection that you cannot be hurt. Okay? But you can be energetically hurt if you allow it. You have to rise above. Call me a dictator, call me whichever you want, but the outer shell, you guys, is so important right now. The outer shell of protection that comes from your mind, okay? You're protected. The divine is surrounding you. Angels are surround you. I have light all around me right now because my protection came in today to protect me while doing this video. I'm protected. I'm going to get hate. I'm going to have people pissed off and people, you know, that's just the shit we're programmed to do. I'm sorry, but it's just the truth. You know, this video will likely be deleted. I'm going to try to manifest it to stay. So do the same, you guys. Try to manifest this video to stay. Everyone thinks Trump is horrible for you know, wanting to alter our videos and shit, but there's nothing. I don't understand. I don't understand how that's wrong. That's another form of chasing the dark and protecting the dark. Oh, we need to protect everybody from the truth because the truth fucking hurts and we got to protect the dark. I don't get it. Trump said he wants to do that. Why? I mean, come on, dude. I trigger people every single day. I mean, people hate me and shit like that. Trump's not a bad guy. I'm going to say it. He's not. I can't see he's a bad guy. I can tap into his energy. I can see him. Say what you want. I don't care. I don't see it. I can tap right into energy. Now I tap into our governor of Minnesota's energy and he's around the black collar. Okay? And trust me, I see energies. I feel them. I feel them. Okay? So you are divinely protected, you guys. Divine counterparts, there is divine protection. Unfortunately, the protection that some of the masculine have right now are coming from a false illusion. It's unfortunate. You know, but you guys are protected by the light. You guys lean on your soul family right now. You know, lean on your soul family. Your support is with your soul family, okay? It's with your true soul group, okay? You need to have some fun. You need to go off. And right now, like, I've been work. I'm hoping to go down to Florida and hopefully have some good times with you guys. I know you guys are going to protect me. I trust my soul family. They're all over the world. They have my back. They're going to protect me. I know when I get down there that I will be protected in whichever direction I need to go. You need to trust in that, okay? My soul family has my back. Okay? Yes, he is part of that, you guys, and I don't talk about him much because it triggers people so bad, but you know what? It's fine. If you're triggered, that's fine. I thought the same thing about him at one point. After ascending, I don't feel the same anymore about that. Okay? Don't let finances block you. I see this all the time. I have to stay with somebody because of finances. I have to stay with a certain job because of finances. I have to work something I hate because of finances. Finances is the biggest economical trap to hold you down, to get you to be scared of people's opinions, to get you to step away from your truth. And I told this to one of my clients the other day. I said, look, you have to not care about people's opinions when it comes to your business because this is actually blocking your abundance. And it's true. Okay, you have to not care about hurting people all the time. It's a form of pacifying. Unfortunately, you know, we've all made mistakes and hurt each other. I get that. But with my work, I've been told, Kayla, you have to say this. You have to say the truth. And your readings, you have to do this. It's going to trigger your collective. It's going to piss them off. They have to hear it. They have to hear it. So just know that, you know, finances is no excuse. You will be taken care of. You will be taken care of, I promise. Look, I'm flying down to Florida on God's will, man. Okay, on God's will. Okay. And people are sitting there, oh, you want to trust God. Oh, you just want to, you know, people don't want to believe in me because they want to pull me out. Because you know what? I know that my soul family will take care of me. I know they have my back. I know. I just know. I have a ticket down there already to go, okay? I have that, you know. I'm taking a huge risk. But you know what? I'll be taken care of. I just know it. And you have to know the same. You have to know the same. You have to know it and you have to believe it. And you may lose finances, okay? You may lose finances, and that's something you have to accept. In order to find the light, in order to find your abundance, you may have to take risks. That's part of your karma for holding karma. You get what I'm saying? The masculine keeps holding karma, and what they don't realize is that they think they're going to lose so many things. But they're already losing it. They're already losing it, you know? And sometimes you have to fall flat on your fucking ass in order to get back up. I don't want to talk about the Pope. Don't get me started. Or the Queen. Yeah, I'm going to try to get around, you guys. I'm going to try to do something to get together with my soul family and do some readings in person. I know that you guys will help take care of me, help bring my abundance to me, help show me where it is. I know this. I trust. Okay? But unfortunately, you know what? When you walk down your path and your masculine choose to sit in their fucking dark, they're going to have regrets. They're going to have regrets. Because they sit in their addictions. They sit in their gross shit. Okay? And it's affecting your connection. It is. They need to try something new. And the fact that you're holding on to things in your life, you guys, you're holding on to karmic cycles is you not, it's your fears. It's not you trying something new. It's not you taking a leap of faith. It's not. It's not. Your masculine craves it. You see them in the 5D astral, correct? You see them. You see them. You know. They talk to you. You know the truth. You know the truth. You know your dreams talk. But your dreams can show your fears as well. So just be aware of the difference, okay? So we'll see what your person has to say. You guys, there's a lot more I'm going to talk about. There's a lot more I'm going to come out with. Because I know a lot of shit. Okay, but I'm watched. That's why I need your protection and your help. I need that. It's okay to need that. We've also been conditioned that we don't need help from people. To only feed the devil. We've been conditioned to feed the fucking devil. Alright? I will discuss these topics as people ascend and grow. There's a lot more that it's gonna blow people away. I don't want to overwhelm you with too much. Okay, I don't want to overwhelm you too much. But we did fuck the Indians over. And I am so sorry to anybody with Indian heritage from my heart and soul. I am so sorry that we fucked you over. You are the original light workers. You are my guidance. I have a guide who is Native American. Okay? We screwed you over. And I want to liberate that. Alright, so they're always reminded of you. Okay? So they're going to be reminded of you. Okay, but you make sure you show them the light. Remind them. Let them see. Don't taunt them with it. Don't do it with expectation. Let them see. Let them fucking spy. You know? Is there somebody like upset here? No fighting, you guys. If you're triggered by my stuff, you need to leave. I don't, you know, you guys are actually being awesome. I did so much protection before I did this video, and you guys are amazing, and you're so cool. Yeah, like, you guys have not been arguing at all. You guys are growing so much. I'm so proud of you. It's awesome. I manifested away the dark from my channel. I have been doing that. Yeah, I see they're nervous, you guys, because you're exposing their truth. They don't like that shit. They're nervous as hell. They're scared. Little boys. Scared little boys. They do miss you, though. They crave you no matter what. Stating your truth. You know, the fact that you want to hide yourself and not state in your truth because you're scared of losing a person, that's another way you're feeding the devil as well, okay? It's another way you're silencing. Oh, I have to sleep with them. I'll lose them. Because I have clients that do this. They're like, but I have to sleep with them. I'll lose them. No, you don't. No, you don't. You lose yourself, right? Don't lose yourself. They're severing ties with karma, you guys. So let them deal with their karma. Let them deal with it. Don't wish it upon them. Don't think about their karma. Don't dwell on their karma. Don't do that, because let me tell you what happens. When you dwell on their karmic situations, you actually take on the pain of their karma. You do. I promise you, I've seen this in my clients. So just be careful of your thoughts. Don't throw hate around. Don't hate on other people. Forgive, forgive, forgive. That is so important. Some of you have contracts with their karmic situations in the past life as well. You guys, this dynamic is deep. It's very deep. I could go on about it for hours. The shit that I channel in is fucking unbelievable. It takes me back. It made me cry all day yesterday. They know you're right. Okay, they're trying to forgive themselves. Okay, they've been naughty little boys, whatever that is. They're situating the karmic. Yep. They're dealing with the karmic. They're going to speak truth to their karmic situations around them as well. They have hopes that they can make it work with their karmic situation. That's not necessarily the case, but they're being forced to face it, okay? They're reminiscing about you. You are an angel. You're an earth angel, okay? They watch you on social media. They really do. They think about proposing to you. They do desire a life with you. They do. They want to bring you an offer, you guys. They want to make things right. They don't want to run from this connection anymore. They're running for truth. They're running from identity. You know, let them come to you. And you don't need to prove a fucking thing to them, okay? You don't need to prove a fucking thing to them, okay? Yeah, it's people fucking with stuff, you guys. They're trying to run from their life. You know, that's what they've been doing. They're trying to run from the truth. They have been for a while. Okay, they're very dependent on you. Okay, some of you block them out and they're trying to talk to you is what I'm hearing as well. And they do feel like a fool because they've been running from their identity for quite a while. A lot of emotional instability. Fear of judgment. They're awakening, guys. They don't feel loved in their environment. Okay, they don't. So that's that, you guys. Since I'm flying out on Monday, I'm not going to take on readings at this time. Anybody who's donated to my PayPal and Cash App, I greatly appreciate you for helping fund my trip. It's awesome to get me out of here. I'm not going to take on readings right now. I need to try to get done what I have because I have trouble with my energy. It's pretty hard. So, all right. So I'm going to get off here now, guys, because I got kids crying and stuff like that. I can hear them. But I need to get settled in down south, okay? So thanks for the support, guys. Thanks for listening. Take it or leave it. I mean, that's up to you. I just say in my channelings. My guides are pretty legit, so. All right. Have a good day, guys. Bye.